This is the walkthrough guide for escape room worlds. The best escape room map ever, you know, by the GOAT. So when you load in, you start in the lobby. These are the worlds that you can select. There are 8 worlds. These 2 are premium worlds, they're blocked off. I'll show you later how to access them. And these coins, you can get them after completing a world. So yeah, let's start with Green Valley. Let's go. So this is the easiest world. We just gotta climb here and that's it. Next level. Run through the bush here. Easy. Now here we can see that we gotta get up here. We can talk to this character. He'll say something about, you know, fishing and that he only got boots from this lake, or yeah. And here we have the boots, you know. Easy. I mean, these levels, there's nothing really to be said. Very easy and simple. We gotta destroy this tree log here. That. Now we see the coin over here. We gotta get up there and we can build a ladder. We need 8 metal and 15 wood. Nice. Now we're over here, level 7. Oh, we can already see there's a mushroom in this bush. And we can get up here. Then we, you know, we gotta balance a bit here. There's also a bit of a shortcut here. If you sprint and jump, you can get up here. Then go to the cave. And that's it. Cave level, also very simple. Just gotta find this hole here. Now level 9. The way is blocked off by a big bush. And we have this sprite over here. Yeah, he needs an item. So when we look around, we can see a makeshift shotgun over here. And we can give him this shotgun. And he will open the way. Now we have to get through here, but because of those thorns here, we'll die if we just try running through. But if you go up here, you can use the water pump and this plant will grow and it gives you shields. And now you can run through it. Next level, again, very simple. You jump up here, use the bomb flower. Okay. To destroy the massive rock and easy. And the last level, just gotta climb up here. That's it.
You have completed all levels in Green Valley.
Okay, so we completed Green Valley. Now we can collect those coins. Now let's go to Parkour World. This is a very parkour oriented world, you know. Okay, a lot of jumping involved, but very easy. Okay, I almost fell down here. Okay. Well, you should jump on the tire. Like that. Now we have a pistol here. If we shoot at a target, we get a platform here that you can use. Just like that. Okay, so over here you have to get up there, and you can find impulse nades here, and you're gonna need 2 of them. The easiest way is to just get on top of this pillar, and then like that. So the next one, you have platforms, and some of them are solid, so you can walk on them, but there are some of them that have no collision, so you fall through them. So always one of them is fake and one isn't. And if you look at the ground here, you can see the correct order. So we go right, left, left, right, left. That's it. Over here, you have to activate this device, and we see this dance floor. Just gotta dance. Now you can use this device. Next level also very easy, but you gotta be fast, because when you press this button, this door opens here, but if you just sprint there, you won't have the time. So you have to press the button, run onto this speed boost, and then you'll have enough time. Here another very easy level. Just go through the green ones. Okay, so this level also very easy if you look around, because once again there's always 4 fake platforms in each row, and if you go here you can see the ones that you can't step onto. So black, white, red, orange and green, and that's it. Now we have a dropper level. You cannot hit those black blocks, but you have to get down there like that, and that's it. This level is kind of tricky because you have to remember the correct order and be fast, because when you shoot these buttons you get platforms that appear, and you gotta remember the correct order. So bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left. So let's do that. Bottom right. Okay. Bottom right, bottom left, top right, and top left. And then do a leap jump.
You got
got it.
all levels in Parkour World.
Very easy. Let's continue with Neon City then. This is a medium difficulty area, so it will be more difficult. You have to get through this door, and you're gonna need a code. And if you look around, you can see parts of the code. So 3, 2 at the end, 6 in the middle, so 3, 6, 2. Nice. Now another pretty easy level. You have to get this ascender to work, and you can see that it's connected to this electrical box, you know. Just hit it, the power turns on, and now you can use the zipline here. Now you're gonna need a key. You just move the rock here, and the key is under it. Very easy. Next level, again, very easy. Just gotta find the right spot and you can fall through the carpet. Now this level is also pretty easy, but you cannot just go through here because there's death zones here, so these things kill you. And you can search all these boxes and you're gonna find powder in these boxes. You can use that powder to reveal the damage zones. Like that. That's it. Now you have to time it correctly with the turrets here. Like that. Because they will one-shot you. Yeah, that was close. And over here you're gonna need to use this moving wall. Like that. Now this door is barricaded and you can find a rocket launcher behind these barrels and destroy it. In this level you're gonna need a code. Just look at what numbers are missing, so from the top to the bottom, 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9. Easy. And over here you just gotta go through this hidden, I don't know. Okay, last level. This one is kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but you can immediately find a pistol here, and you have to shoot the big button over here. And to be able to shoot it, you have to turn on the electricity here. Get this vent to work. Now you can jump up and shoot it. That's it.
Neon City has been completed.
So pretty easy,
Congratulations.
but a little more difficult than the previous worlds, you know. Now let's go to the facility. Here we need a keycard. It's on the desk. Easy. Over here we can sit down on this bench. It opens the door. Now we just gotta look around and we immediately find the sign that says no dancing. So we're just gonna dance. And that's it. Now here's a bit of math. Very difficult, but 67 is the answer, you know. A little niche reference. Now we gotta get up here. To get this grappler inside here, we just gotta do the skill challenge and time it correctly, and he's gonna give us the grappler. And then there's a second part to this level. You have to rotate the big arrow so that it matches, you know, these small ones. The direction of the... yeah, that's it. Now to open this door, you just have to look around and you will find this button. Just like that. Okay, next level also very easy. Just have to follow the green line. If you don't follow it, you will die. And this level also very easy. We see those targets here. We can get in here, grab the weapon, and then shoot it. Nice. Okay, so this level we can talk to Lynx, or I don't know what her name is. And she tells you to show how strong you are. So you can just grab this dumbbell. Easy. Over here we have to select which item does not fit. All items are healing items except this one, so we'll just select option 4 and the door will open. Another very easy level, but pretty cool. So we have those markings on the wall, on the walls and the floor, and they show invisible platforms. We just have to follow them like that. Again, very easy. Now this level can be tricky if you don't really get it, but it's pretty easy. So we have this camera, and when you look at the camera, the door opens, and when you look away, it closes again. So you have to just walk backwards. That's it. Here, a water level. Just have to find this gap. Oh, and then dive underwater. Okay, that's not as easy. Okay, yeah. Okay, I timed it a bit bad. Okay. Okay, just like that. So over here we have those turrets, and we cannot just run through. If we turn back, we see those gauntlets here. We can go invisible and just run through. And now we have another timing level. We grab this pistol over here. Then the gold splash. Just gotta splash ourselves and then shoot at the button. Now the door opens and you can run through the door.
You proved your capabilities in the facility. Impressive.
Nice. Okay, let's continue with the Night Temple. This is already pretty difficult. First level. You gotta find the hidden lever. The door opens. Second level. When we run through here, we take damage. So you gotta take this chili. Easy. Okay, this level, the third level, there are actually two ways of solving it. So the normal way would be to find this mask and then throw it like that and you get through the window. Or you can also, in theory, jump up here and then you have to jump like that and you'll get through here too. I just kept that in because it's kinda cool that you have two ways of solving it. Over here, we grab the bow, shoot at the target, this door opens, we shoot this target, this door opens, we shoot this target, and we shoot this target, and then the main door opens. This level is a little difficult, but it's pretty cool. So, when I look at the mask, these platforms over here appear, and when I look away, they disappear. So I have to keep eye contact all the time and jump sideways. Like that. Pretty cool. Okay, next level. This door has to open and it's connected to the target over here. So how do we hit the target? We take this C4, put it on this platform, and then tell this wizard to move it. And that's it. Okay, this level is a little code level, so he wants a code from us. And you can see strange symbols over here, the same on both sides. And over here you can inspect this and you see the number for each symbol. So this is 15, 19, 44, 35. So let's do that. 15, 19, 44, 35. Now we get a katana and we can get up here. Easy. Now over here we can immediately open this door, but we won't be able to get across here. Behind this bush you can find some fishing rods. You can fish here. Really nice. You'll get a shadow bomb. And now you can use it to jump across. Nice. So this level is again pretty difficult, but really cool. This head here wants a code. And what you will probably notice is that this right here looks weird, like it just doesn't fit. So you can, if you stand here in the middle and look at the floating rocks, you can see 2 digits, 4, 1, so 41. Nice. Next level, also pretty easy. You just get those dashes and you will be able to make it across here. Nice. Level 11. You have to get up here, but there's a damage barrier. Then when you hit this, I don't know what it's called, but when you hit this thing, you get those sprites spawn in. First you gotta use the shield one to get some health, and then the air one, and you'll get up here. You need the shield one because if you don't use it, you will die from this damage barrier. Now we have a big room with a mirror in the middle. And the room is mirrored. Yeah. Well, you have to spot the difference and it's pretty easy. You have this poster, I guess, on the left side. And you can just go through it. Very easy. So the last level is also pretty easy, but pretty cool. You have this big chessboard, and on the right you can see instructions where you have to go. So you start at B1, and you have to always move in an L shape to C3, E4, F6, and G8. That's it.
All levels in Night Temple have
Not
been
very
completed.
easy this world, but
Not bad.
not too difficult. Okay, and now we have the factory. Really cool area. A little more difficult in my opinion. So over here we're gonna need a code, 3 digits. And we can start this machine. And it has 3, I don't know, not hammers, but you get what I mean. And you have to count how often each one of those goes down. So 1, 2, 1. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 1, 6. Nice. Next level, pretty easy. We can't go inside with the gas mask. It does not look nice in here. And we find the gas mask next by this crate. We put it on. Now we can safely go through here. So this level can be a little confusing, I think. But we just have to look at the screen. It tells us that we need wood, copper and obsidian. Yeah, obsidian. And we do not need gold, metal or brick. And we can start these conveyor belts. We can start the ones that are already moving, because these ones are not. And now we get some resources here. So we can immediately see this is pretty golden, this is more like brown orange. This is obsidian and this is copper. Let me just take it. If you take something wrong, you get this cross here and you take 20 damage. So we already have obsidian and copper. We need wood, so we go up here. This one is again moving. We release those resources. And we get wooden boards that we can take. So we'll just take a few of them. We hand them over. And that's it. I think the most difficult part of this level is just recognizing which ingots are gold and which are copper. And yeah, so over here we need a jetpack, it's inside here. And this level is kind of tricky, but very doable. You just have to be patient on it. Nice. Over here, we cannot get to the other side because of the lava. So when you look around, you're gonna see that these pipes block off, like, I don't know, some room. Not a room, but some space, you know. When you jump here, there's a valve that you can turn. And the lava goes down. So that's pretty nice. Level 6, pretty easy. We see that we have to go up there. And here's a no entry poster. Very convenient, you know. Not suspicious at all. But you can actually enter through here. Even though it says no entry, yeah. So I go up here. Go to this console. And you can move the crane. Very nice. Yeah. Next level, level 7. You have those electrified rail tracks, I don't know. And we can see a big red button over here. And when we jump on this pipe, we find a recycler that we can use to shoot the button. And shooting the button will call a train, which will help you get across these electrified tracks. And that's pretty great. Yeah. Nice. Next level, we have this tough glass that's already cracked a little bit. And we have a boom sniper. To get it, we need a keycard. The keycard's over here on this desk. Just take it. Get the sniper and shoot the glass. Nice. Okay, this level is actually pretty difficult, so we have to open this door and we can look at the cables, at the wires, you know, and they go up. Okay. What we can also see over here is that this room is a little weird, because you have those, I don't know what to call it, like a small platform over here that you can walk on this side, but not on the other side. Plus you have a light here. So if you go here, you find a revolver here. Now you have to go up there and you just look at the cable. It leads to this generator. You turn it on. Like that. You have 9 seconds to shoot this button. Easy. And the door opens, because the wires led to it. Now this level is pretty easy, but really cool. Once again, you have fake platforms and one real one in each row. And to get the correct order, you have to start the sequence. So you see, you have 5 pipes, 5 blocks, 5 platforms in each row. So yeah, I don't know, I hope I remember it correctly. Yep. Nice. Okay, last level now, in the factory. We have to go there. There's a revolver over here. And once again, I would advise you to, you know, look at the cables. We can turn this on. this platform moves and we can use it to get up here. Now we see like an antenna, you know, and this button has one as well. So shooting it will trigger, I don't know, this pillar or whatever. And to open the door we just have to shoot this button.
All levels in factory have been
Really
completed.
nice, really nice.
You may proceed.
Okay, let's continue with the space station. We can see numbers floating in space. So just go from start to the end. 9, 1, 4. 9, 1, 4. Pretty nice. 9, 1, 4. Over here, just have to look up and you'll see the correct way, the correct path. You just have to follow it. Just like that. Over here you have to go up there. Behind this window there's a grappler. And to get the grappler you just take this harpoon. And you shoot the grappler. Pretty easy. Okay, this level can be a little annoying. You go to this vent. Now here's a little vent, I don't know, maze. I hope I remember the correct way. Yep, I do. You can get lost here, but it's not really that big, so you won't be lost for long. That's pretty easy. Okay, here once again, you just follow the cables. You have these electric box over here. You just rotate those wires to get electricity to the door. Yep, we did this, and now we rotate these wires. That's it. Over here, you have this, I don't know, this thing, this picture, and you can listen to the radio. It will tell you to what fields you have to go. So for the code, so B5 is 2, E1 is 1, no, E1 is 5, so 2, 5, F3 is 250, 2503, 250, oh, 2503. Nice. Okay, this level is pretty difficult. Once again, you need a code over here, and you'll see those shapes with numbers. So star equals 8. What does that mean? Means that star equals 8, obviously. Square equals 2, and triangle equals 0. But now you have to get the positions of these shapes. Star in the first place, so the first number of the code is 8. Triangle is in the second place, so 8, 0. And where was the last one? Square is obviously number 3. 802 should be the code. 802. Yes, very easy. Now next level, level 8 is way too easy, but you know, I think the player deserves an easy level after that level before. Yeah. Now over here, we need some fuel. And you can find the fuel behind those barrels here over here. You just take it. Nice. Very easy. Okay, so again, pretty difficult level. We need a key card. When we look up, we immediately see that there's something behind this glass barrier. And what leads to the glass barrier? Wires that come from this button. get to the button, you just take this grappler over here. You go up and you hit the button. The raspberry moves then. Go up here. Oh. Yep. Nice. Okay, next level. You have low gravity over here, and you have to get to this meteorite here over here. You just grab the SMG. And it's the exotic one. You can read what it does. Basically gives you like those 0-point shards when you reload. Then you can teleport like that by pressing the jump button twice. And you're gonna have to fight these alien bugs over here. Like that. Just need to kill 6 of them to get their fangs. And now you take the rocket and you're in the next level. The next level you're gonna need to get those resources over here. You can see them floating around everywhere. You search the crate for a jetpack. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so which resources do we need? Shadow shards, quartz and sunbeam crystals. So the red ones. I think I needed like 9 of them. I'll just take 10. Then white crystals. And those shadow crystals. We should... Yep, that's the right one. I think I needed more of those white ones. Like 15. Yeah, should be enough. Let's see. Yep, it's enough. We hand them over. And that's it. We'll take the rockets again.
All levels in Space Station have been fully completed. Progress acknowledged.
Okay, now the last, base world is the manor. It's pretty difficult. Those metal detectors, they take away everything you find in this level. And what you will find is dynamite. So you have to throw it like that. Pick it up and then throw it at this gate to destroy it. Nice. Over here, once again, damage zone. You can go through this picture. Get a small shield. Easy. Okay, next level. There's a henchman over here. He needs this diamond llama and 2 of those crystals. The llama is pretty easy. It's in here. You pick it up. The white crystal. I mean, if you look around, you see this white diamond. You can hit it. You're gonna get those white crystals. And for the last one, you can see it's over here. But to get it, you have to sit on this green chair. All the other ones are red. The statue moves and reveals a harpoon. Just like that. Now next level, pretty easy. Dining room, you can see chicken on every plate except this one. So we have to get the chicken over here. To get some chicken, we just ring the bell. Yeah. We pick it up and we bring it here. The door opens. Now we have like this hallway with many rooms and a henchman who wants a 3-digit code, and we can knock on those rooms. We get no answer, or we're told to go away. You're gonna be always told to go away if you knock, at the door of a room that has like stuff in front of it. So in this case, you can see that someone is in this room and no one is in here. So this room is room number 1. Room number 4 has stuff in front of it. And room number 6 has stuff in front of it. So 3 rooms have something in front of them. And we just gotta tell this guy the room numbers. 1, 4, 6. Easy. Over here, we have to light the fire and we need a torch for it. We get the torch over here, and then you cannot touch the water because the fire will go out. You just gotta get it across, light the fire, and the door will open. Yes. Really nice. Okay, this level is pretty difficult. Once again, you're gonna need a code. And when you run around, you're gonna see those little cards that have numbers on them. So blue is 7. Blue card has this number 7. Red card has number 5. So 7, 5, and 3 is green. But you need the correct order. And you may spot this weird couch that has like something behind it. You know, you can see light behind it. And you can move it. Green, blue, red. So 3, 7, 5. 3, 7, 5. Nice. Next level, we have a vault and you're gonna need thermite for it. You'll find a boomerang up here and a vent up there. Just jump inside. Then you can see a target over here. You have to throw the boomerang. Do it a little better. Hit the target and this door will open. And you'll find thermite over here. You can throw it at the vault. And the vault door will open. Nice. Okay, now we're in this big vault, you know, and we have to get across here, but we can't. What you will probably immediately notice is the cracked glass over here, and maybe you'll see the golden banana over here. So we have to get this golden banana because if you don't know what it does, it basically gives you jump boost. And if you look up, you see the cracked ceiling. So you just go up here, hit this lamp, it falls down, and you pick up the banana. It's a golden banana, I mean, you know, so it's gotta do something. And now you can jump like that. So this level, you're gonna need a lot of patience, but basically you have to follow the correct path. Parts of it always light up, and you have to follow it. It will take you some time, but if you just stay patient, it should be pretty nice. I don't wanna do anything risky. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yep. It should go like this. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I almost went forward. That would have been the end of me. Okay. Nice. Okay. Almost there. Oh my god, I think, yeah. Yep, just like that. This level is not difficult, but you have to be pretty patient. Unlike this level, which is kinda difficult. You need a code over here. And there's a piano. You can listen to the numbers and the sounds that are tied to these numbers. So you should listen to all of them. Okay, and now you can start a piano sequence. So 1, 3, 1, 3, 8, 6. 1, 3, 8, 6. This level is actually pretty difficult, but you know, as Jimskin said it, it's the way it is, you know. Okay, so here, to open this door, you have to hit the target. So you're gonna need a gun. And to get a gun, you need a code. And the code is the number of cheese that you can find. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 pieces of cheese. You get a golden drum gun. You shoot a target. You get a key card. And you can use the elevator now. Nice.
All levels in the manor have been completed. Your performance
you'll
has
get
exceeded
access to the coin room.
expectations. Congratulations.
Because you completed
You have
8
fully
areas.
completed 8 worlds. Access to the coin room has been authorized.
But now we'll get to the premium worlds that you can access by buying the access in the shop, you know. Or you can also go through to these information devices and then open the shop from here. So yeah, these are restricted areas. Let's start with the Frozen Canyon. It's difficult but easier than the other one. You need a butter and coal. So you pick up butter. Coal's behind the fireplace. Very easy. That's it. Next level, you need to get inside this castle, but it's blocked by a big ice rock. So you just grab this big bomb. Okay. You bring it up here and you throw it. Like that. Now over here, you're gonna see this is pretty, maybe a little tricky. But you have, you know, like the small place for the chicken, where the chicken's running around over here. So you just put it back in here, bring it home, and the door opens. Now this level, pretty easy, I think. You have this pressure plate that opens doors, you know, this door in specific. And you have a pressure plate over here. You can use the guard to open it by shooting your flintlock pistol. Okay, this level is pretty difficult. You have like a big gate over here. And you can hit, you know, the fire and it will go out, but 1 second it will be there again. And you can find a boomerang in the hands of the statue over here at the end. And you just have to hit all of the fires at once, like this. And the gate will open. Next level, pretty easy. Once again, you have those pressure plates. This pressure plate will open the door, but it's turned off because this pressure plate has to be turned on first. And you see those feathers and the different color. You just gotta use a chicken to open it, like that. Now you can use this pressure plate, and this door opens. Now you have the Ice Queen. She tells you that this room is mirrored, which it is. And you have to find something that is different, and it's pretty easy. You have like this, I don't know what it is, but this cross inside of this thing. And over here, this one is like dark gray, and this one is white. So you just hit either one of them, and the door opens. Now next level, you can see a map over here, a treasure map. And you see that there's a tree log over here with a small stone. And the stone in the back has a cross on it. So here's a tree log, small stone, and another stone. And we can hit it. There's some spectrolite ore behind it. And you can give it to her and she will let you go through. Now next level, you can go through this bush. There's a campfire that you have to light because there's a big ice block that you have to melt. So you just get 30 woods, I think. Yeah, 30 wood, yeah. Just like that. You light the campfire. And the ice block melts. Next level. You have those ice spikes, you have to look up and you're gonna see there's some red ones. And you just have to follow them. Because they mark invisible platforms. Like that. Okay, this level, pretty difficult. You basically have to get across here. And to do this, you're gonna need a fishing rod to fish something from here. But you have ice over here. So, how do we break the ice? By using this right there. The ice spike. And false if you throw a dynamite that you have to time perfectly. Like that. Breaks the ice. And now you can fish. And you're gonna get a snowy flopper. It will give you, ice blocks on the legs, which you can use for a speed boost. Like that. Now over here, you have these blue torches everywhere. This torch is not blue. You can pick it up. This level is actually pretty difficult. Because probably most players are probably not aware of the mechanic. But you can melt the ice ball for Ice King's gauntlets. And now, these gauntlets will help you get across this gap. You just jump. Okay, I did not jump. You have to jump and then use the right click ability. Because then it gives you a little bit more of distance to that you will cover by doing it. So like this. Yep. You will not be able to do it with the normal jump. You have to use the gauntlets because they do it, I don't know. You fly up a little bit while using them, So over here, you have to open this gate. And if you look down, you're gonna see a path highlighted under the water. You have to just follow it. Pretty easy. Okay, I did not follow it. And you get a little bit of damage in the water because it's pretty cold. So like this. And the path all gets more and more difficult to see. Because it gets darker. And just like that, you open the gate. Nice. Last level, you have to open this right here. There's a pressure plate that I have stepped on, it opens this door. And now you can get here, get a flintlock pistol. Now you have those shields. One of them looks a little different, and there's a hunting rifle behind them. And you have this, I don't know what it's called, hop drop. Now you're gonna have to use all of this to get up there. So you use the candy, the flintlock pistol, and shoot the statue. And that's it.
All levels in Frozen Canyon have been completed. Your determination has been noted.
Last level. Let's go. Or last world now. Opposite realms. They have a very different mechanic, pretty original. So you see, blocked off entrance, and we get a hint that we can use a device in each level, and it's this one. We can use it, and if we interact, we travel to the other realm. Now we go here. It's like a mirrored version of the other world, but different. And now we're on the other side. So we completed the first level. And this is the mechanic that you have to utilize in every level in this world. Over here we can grab some impulse nades. Then we go to the dark world and we use those impulse nades to get up there. Like this. Pretty nice. Now this level, you're gonna find a railgun in this barrel. And if you travel to the, I don't know, Olympic version, you'll see that you cannot use a railgun here. But you will find a red button behind this glass ceiling. So you go back and you try to shoot the red button from here through the wall, because the railgun does shoot through the wall. Okay, next level, you have to get there. You go to the Olympic world, Olympus world, I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. Do some parkour, travel again, get those dashes, and then you have to travel again. Make sure not to use those dashes, because you have to use them right here. That's it. Okay, this level is actually very difficult, because you're gonna need this thunderbolt. And we see a timer first of all, and we see that the door is connected to the time travel device. And this one is connected to those 3 buttons. And the thunderbolt shoots like 3 projectiles, so you have to shoot all 3 of them like that. 1, 2, 3. A timer gets activated and the door has opened over here. But now comes the difficult part. You cannot just jump across, you have to jump. Oh no. Was I too slow? To jump. Use the thunderbolt. And now we can get through here. If you don't use the thunderbolt, you won't be able to. It's like the same with the Ice King gauntlets. Okay, this level, you need a code. And you get the code by solving these questions, I guess. But you obviously don't know what each symbol means. And you're gonna find it out in the dark world by looking around. So we see 2 spears mean 8. If you go back here, Sand Cloak is 2. Sun is 4. And this one is a little tricky. Clock is 1. So just note it down, write it down, you know. And then if you solve all of them, you get 9775. Nice. Okay, last level. Pretty big one and pretty epic. So to get through here we need a mythical goldfish, sunbeam crystal, and bright core, I don't know what it's called, but like a golden obsidian. And we can talk to these 2 guards. The first one is gonna tell you to focus on small details and to talk to this one who has a challenge for you. Just like that, and he will give you a chain of Hades. Now we already see the first crystal. Grab it. And, you know, he told us to focus on small details. If you look at the room, you can immediately notice that there's no fire over here. So you hit it. Sunbeam crystal is over here. What you can also do is you can you? I don't know if you can actually. Yeah, you can sit down here, but nothing happens. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that you can do in here. Now over here, use the chain again, now for the egg. And now once again, small detail, this pillar has like a spear in it. Go behind it. There's the obsidian. Now we can trade everything that we have. And now we have 2 things that we need. Now we need the mythical goldfish. And you can we'll see this path, this hallway. And to get there, you have to remember that we could sit down on the throne in the underworld, so maybe we'll try to sit down here. And in this case, something does happen. You can get in here, and this is the hallway that we saw from below. Now we have everything. And we can hand over those resources. And that's it.
All levels in opposite realms have been completed. This outcome was not anticipated.
We did everything. All was completed, you know. The only thing that's missing is to save the island, follow the developer, and like it.